Welcome back, fellow citizens of Jar, to Deron for Super President. This is the show in which we try to build our own country, take over the entire universe, and fix all of the universe's problems. If that sounds like something you think you might like, please hit the subscribe button down below to be counted as a citizen, and to join us on our path to glory. Water exists. I know. Profound, brave. I'm something of a poet myself. You see, every single country in the entire world, except for some of them, they all have water, and more of them have coastal borders. You would think our fair nation of Jar is entirely landlocked, as it exists entirely within land. And a jar. But that's where you're right on that, but we'll fix that soon enough. There's two kinds of seas and oceans in the world, the ones behind me, you may notice. You have the kind which are known as international waters, a hodgepodge of places where rules like pirates basically exist, laws thrown to the wayside, doing anything you think you might do. It's just legal there. Almost anything is legal in international waters, except for all of the things that aren't. Now, normally countries have things which are internal waters, lakes, rivers, cups, basically anything that's entirely in your country, be it your backyard swimming pool or the river up the road. These are internal waters, really just part of your sovereign state. Now, next is the territorial sea. 12 nautical miles out, that's 22.2 kilometers and 13.8 miles, for you Americans, from the baseline, or low tide, you might say. I think it's technically possibly that, or I'm wrong. Sovereignty expands there, and all of those waters belong to the country. This is the one that we're going to be talking about today. You see, Jar is dry. We have not many natural resources to contend with, being a jar of dirt. Now there's also the contiguous zone. See, outside of the territorial, you have 24 nautical miles, 27.6 miles for you Americans, and 44.4 kilometers for the rest of us. This is the place where you get to slap people on the wrist and say, hey, please don't put garbage on my lawn. I don't appreciate garbage on my lawn. Did you put this garbage on my lawn? I don't want garbage on this lawn. Maybe a banana peel that would biodegrade, eaten by squirrels, used in ways which benefit nature. But not your Pop-Tart wrapper, Jeremy. Where are you getting these? You've done this every day this week. I have only one lawn to give and only 27 different Pop-Tarts wrappers littering the abyss in my backyard. You don't even live near here, and it's not between your work, school, or house. This is on purpose, and I blame you. Now, it might not always be that far out from the country, but there's a couple fun things you can do when you have territorial oceans. Other than give Jeremy a slap on the wrist, you can control everybody that comes into it. If it's that inside your country place, you just own it. You can't swim in my swimming pool unless I tell you that you can. Please wear appropriate swimming gear. I don't want dirt in the filter. Also, obviously there are areas in which there's less than that, but when you go out far enough, the islands really do get quite a bit, which I love, as Jar is highly mobile. Now I understand countries might not like Jar having control of 24 nautical miles, as Jar is landlocked. But that changes today. You see, we've had a pickle jar on set for quite a while. I was told to put it there, and for reasons, I put it there. We used all the pickle juice in that for mac and cheese, and those pickles sat in the entirety of my absence on a shelf in my house. But not anymore. You see, I've added water into Jar's first ocean, the ocean of Jar. Also, conveniently, in a jar. Jarred for your convenience. We have not only a moving nation, but now also a moving ocean, and the pickles give it that wonderful lakey, murky water that all oceans really have, so it even looks more legitimate than it really is. We might not have 24 nautical miles from the baseline yet, but with that jar we have started to expand our physical borders. And realistically, even if we don't get it, international waters provide some luxuries. Perhaps later I'll do an episode on pirate radio. Something you can do from international waters. Ha ha. We do need an ocean name, because it's only fitting. Please help us down below by letting me know what name we should give the new ocean of Jar. It will expand Trust me on that. We're going to expand quite a bit in the far future. In the near future, it's going to be more jars and things. Just, it's thematic if you think about it. With an ocean, we have everything from a navy to possibly boats in our future. Oh, we'll get there. So this has been your super presidential candidate Deron signing off for Saturday, saying welcome to Jar and Ocean. Jar takes all kinds. You are family now. Please join us this week and every week. We go up every single Saturday and Monday. Let me know down below what name you think we should name the new Ocean of Jar, however small it may be right now. Check the description for links to different fun things you might enjoy, and I'm working on condensing all of Season 1 to a video that's less than half an hour long, so people can catch up on old stuff like where the jar came from, or just show people without having to explain this, because, wow, I don't want people to have to watch 10 hours to figure out what's going on. So anyway, we will see you on Monday.
And this video is brought to you by Luke and also by Rachel. Through their kindness, our world allows me to exist on the internet a while longer. That's how the internet works. We're all fueled by money.